Hey everybody, this is Chris from Swap and Go once again. And tonight what we're talking about is migration of Blaze to SNG. Should you buy now or buy later during pre-sale? Right? That's a great question. We're going to find out soon. Keep a watching. All right, so everybody, I just saw my collar back there. Fix that. So everybody, there's a question going around in the Telegram channel. Should we buy now? Should you load up on the Blaze? Should you hold off and wait to buy it during pre-sale? Well, that's a great question. One thing I got to go over is like the tokenomics real quick. Okay, so what the tokenomics says is there's 15% of the swap and go, circulating supply that's going to be reserved for the people who had Blaze. It's be right before the whatever Blaze you have during the snapshot, which is going to be, I don't know, it could be the 27th, 28th, 29th, 26th. It's coming up pretty soon, being that today's the 23rd. So there's only one way or another, there's only a few more days to buy Blaze if that's the way you want to go. Because remember, the Blaze is going to get migrated, and there's going to be a percentage of that goes to the migration. So how does it work? So you're going to take whatever Blaze you have. It could be a billion, it could be 10 billion, it could be 500 million, whatever it is. So you're going to put that, you're going to divide it by, you put that in the top of the division, and the bottom number is going to be a trillion. It's not going to be 800 million. It's not going to be any other number. Okay. I know that there's some people who have asked that question before, and the number you're going to divide by is a trillion. So if you have 10 billion Blaze, for argument's sake, you divide it by a trillion. That percentage is going to be part of the equation that you're going to use for figuring out how much you're going to get on the migration. Now, at first, I think it was believed that it was going to be like a 1-to-1. So if you had, for argument's sake, 1% of the Blaze holdings, you're going to get 1% of SNG holdings. It's not going to be 1%. Okay, it's not going to be a 1-to-1 thing. It's going to be a fraction thereof. It could be 0.5, it could be 0.6, it could be 0.7. So that in mind, should you buy now or should you wait till later? That is not a question I can answer. I'm not going to sit there and give you my advice on it. I'm not going to steer you in the direction which way you want to go. One thing I will say, though, is that the more Blaze is purchased, the lower I do believe that the ratio will be. So in other words, like some talk saying, hey, we can pump, the market cap up to Blaze to like 1 million. I really don't understand the purpose of that, because does it really matter what the market cap of Blaze is? We're really focused on the SNG token. We're focused on Swap and Go, and trust me, not financial advice, but my opinion is you're going to be very happy with the price of Swap and Go. After the pre-sale is over and we go to launch, you're going to be very happy with that price. So that's what you want to look at. That's the market cap you want to look at, not the market cap of a token that's being phased out in just a couple days. But the more Blaze is purchased, the less the ratio is going to be, if I'm understand my math correctly, because the 15% of the SNG token, that can't be augmented. You can't add to that. That's set in stone. So whatever the percentages are on the Blaze side, that's going to get converted into the 15%. So naturally, if there's a whole bunch more Blaze purchased, the ratio that you're going to get, the 1 to whatever, that's going to have to go down, because we only have so much SNG dedicated to the migration. So It really comes down to what's the price going to be of SNG on the pre-sale. That I honestly, um, now I don't want to speculate on that at the moment. Okay, it could be 1 cent, it could be 2 cents, it could be 3 cents, it could be, whatever the price may be. You know, the price is going to be, and I, it's a going to be a big math calculation to sit there and figure out like how much you have, what's the percentage. If I, only get 60% of what I buy in the next couple of days, if I only get 60% of the percent that I have, migrated over, is that going to be a better deal for me than waiting for a pre-sale? That I don't want to get into. It's a lot of math. And one thing I just, want you to know is, that's how it's going to work. Is it better to buy now or at the back end? I honestly don't know. I don't know, if you're going to end up with a few more doing it this way or a few more doing it that way. I just wanted to let you know that it's not a 1-to-1. It could be a 1 to 0.7. It could be a 1 to 0.6. It could be 1 to 0.5. I honestly don't know. Okay. I don't think that Rashi actually knows that, because we have to wait until see when a snapshot is taken, like how many blaze are actually there. After the pre-sale, there's some math that has to go into it. And, that'll be announced, after the pre-sale is over, I do believe. I mean, I could be wrong. Rashi might announce it after the snapshot. I don't think so. I think it's going to be after the pre-sale. So, like I said, I can't give you advice on what to do. I just want you to know how it's going to work. Okay, that's really what I'm here to tell you tonight, is how is this going to work? All right. If you have any questions, please feel free to go down into the comments, ask some questions. It's probably better if you go into the Telegram group and get them there. Okay, so that's all I have for you tonight. And, happy, what's tonight? Tuesday? There's a lot going on in this end. So the day is kind of blending together here. Okay, so I think it's Tuesday. Have a great Tuesday night. I'll see you tomorrow, and happy trading, everybody.